pipe burst then. Did a bit of playing with what's that little purple pattern there. That's nice.
All the rest that's ridge pottery by the look of it.
Yeah.
All the rest is just plain, except for there's one that's got a. You don't want to keep all these, do you?
Yeah, I'm going to keep everything today.
Right, okay.
Just to see what we managed to get. Tiny little bit of pearl white. One side.
Just there.
That's a nice piece of blue and white.
That's a beauty. That's.
We see this.
It's not a mark on it.
It's immaculate. Look
What's
at
it
that.
say on the bottom? Anything?
I can't see them little glasses.
What is it? Do you think?
I don't know, is it an ink?
I don't know.
I say it's an ink, but it hasn't got a pourer. Wow. Didn't expect that.
No, I didn't expect it either. I bet if you dug here, I bet you'd find a few roots.
Let's have a look at this.
That's definitely your aqua.
Yeah. Look at that quite. Julie's just sitting this.
That's in one piece as well.
Yeah, it's one piece.
It's got a little pattern in it. Look.
Yeah. You got the
Yeah. Look, all around the edge.
wow.
Oh, how pretty is that?
Very nice, isn't it? Just a little bit of
Do you think this could have been a vantage place?
brown.
People just chuck things down out the way, don't they?
Yeah. Ridge pottery.
Small piece, but it's ridged.
What's that there? Oh. Big piece of pipe stem.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Not sure if it's that old, but it looks quite old on the inside.
Yeah. You sure what that is? Probably some kind of sluice thing. Adam's painting. There's a big old sluice there. Lock gates or whatever. It's not a lock. This is the River Tillingham. One of the lesser known rivers. Comes out of Rye. Joins the Bede and the Roffa. Three rivers meet here at the ancient port town of Rye. Oh, look at that! What if that's some kind of boat pit? here. Don't know if that's broke off of there or something. Too sure. I reckon somebody's been magnet fishing here.
Oh, do you think this is their garden?
No.
There's a piece of cotton here.
Somebody's been magnet fishing. Rusty old bike. Crazy bits of old chain. Wow. Come in. What have we got here? Ooh. Julie's just found a coin. Well, coin. We don't know it is a coin. But we'll have a look at that. The old windmill at Rye. Right old wreckers up over there. I don't think that'll be sailing again. Nor that one. Just about of a modern bottle.
Big.
Yeah, looks like it.
Can't work it out. Some kind of code. Let me press it down.
A bit of foreshore down there has made itself known, and this may be worth an investigation. We're not going to go down there at the moment. We're sort of contemplating how steep it is to get back up. The camera don't really show how steep it is, but it's steep. It's wet, it's slippery. It's getting down and it's getting up. We'll have to see. The River Offa draining out. Part of the Grand Military Canal. The Royal Military Canal. It's getting a bit windy. Beautiful, beautiful place. I wonder what type of fishing boat that is. That is a funny shape. certainly is. This one's a bit far from home. New Haven, down near Brighton. What's Julie doing? I think she's tired. Oh.
How'd you get down there?
Not sure what this is. It's wood. There it is. It's made of wood. It's part of a boat, fishing boat or something, or what's left of a fishing boat. That looks like a nice little baby paste pot. It is. Well, that's a baby Shippens. It's quite small. It's nice. Very good. It actually says Shippens on there. So the first Shippens of the campaign. That looks electrical, ceramic. Oh yeah, that's quite old. I think that's an old switch. What's that? A bit of bone.
Babe.
Hold on. Small little screw top jar. What else?
There's a bowl there, look. Right in the front there. Is it old?
Yeah,
Bring it over.
it's quite nice.
That's aqua.
No, it's green.
There's a ball or something there. Look, what's that big white round thing? Just walked away from it. It's just right next to it.
Yeah, well that's just green. Right.
Yeah, where you are.
Not here.
To the right. No.
It's a little Shippens. Yes?
Yeah.
It's ceramic, but it's some sort of part of a knob or something. There's an old circuit board there. Shell. Another little pot. Capped. That's an old pot of some description, maybe a flower pot. the pistol. Judy's just found these bits here. That's a nice bit of pottery. Oh, is that a jockey? That's a jockey.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, look, have a look. It's actually a jockey.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what's that? What's that?
Bit of a pottery. Bit of pipe stem. And I do believe Judy's just spotted that.
Might not be.
Is that a bit of pipe stem, sir?
It is.
Have a look. Cross.
Yep.
It is. Starting to lose the light a bit. It took a while to focus. I don't
There's a
believe
bit
this.
of iridescent glass there.
Tell you what, I think that's a bit of aqua. Or is it green?
There's a bit of terracotta there.
Another tile or something. It's amazing. I mean, look, it's just a bit of warm ground that goes into a park. He's just walking back to the car. That's a stone.
Plain pottery here. Oh. Look,
Is that a Clyde lid?
that's old.
What's that?
Go on, you turn it. It's plain, but it's something.
Yeah, what's it? Bowl or something? Yeah, that's another bit of that, look.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Okay, what else we got?
That's amazing. Like we walked all the way the last hour and a half, 2 hours along the river and found hardly anything.
More pottery there.
Come in here and bits.
Potteries, bits of pottery
No,
all over the place.
That isn't it? There's
This
another
is where
bit of that.
made. This is where that dump is.
Yeah, it's that same colour again, isn't it? Oh, it's iridescence. Look. Here's the thick old glass. Look at that. And now for the roundup. Thank you all for watching, and hope you enjoyed this visit, or 3 visits combined into one, to the small East Sussex town of Rye. Population of between 5,000 and 6,000, so not too big. We didn't actually go into the town centre. Probably going to use that on another video. That's very old, very historic. It's even got another castle, Rye Castle. It used to be called Badding's Castle, I think. Got to do some research on that before we go. Loads of smuggling tales and yarns and old pubs where they used to haunt. So that's becoming soon. And I will mention this Cinque Port. So I've mentioned it quite a few times. For those that don't know, Cinque meaning 5 in French. It was the first 5 ports that got together. It was arranged by the king, and they had special privileges, like they didn't have to pay tax. They could troll their own villains and vagabonds and all sorts of things in return to providing men and ships to the king. And New Romney, where we live, that is also one of the original Cinque Ports. It's well worth having a look. A bit too, much too big a subject to chat here, but it's well worth a look if you're good on the internet. Anyway, let's have a look. Find of the day, this little stoneware pot. I'd say 80% buried. I just see this tiny little bit showing. I did dig it out before I actually filmed it. Well, nearly out. I couldn't believe it. Right in the base of a tree. A small tree, but nevertheless a tree. And first thing we found. So, you know, it sort of put us into a good mood. Wow, if we can find that, what else could we find? But to be honest, like, we really didn't find too much. As you can see, not a great deal, but it was a lovely day. Well, on the last time we were there. Judy spotted this and ceramic lid. It's a bit faded now with the colours, but that would have been nice. Sat on a nice little pot. Don't know if it was some sort of lotion or potion or just a knick-knack pot. Very nice indeed. Customary paste jars, meat paste, fish paste, and there's a Shippens. Tiny little thing. One of their smaller bits and pieces of pottery. I'll say that's a bit of glazed plant pot. That's probably another bit of patterned glazed decorative pots. Normal bits and pieces. Piper stem, you can see. I actually found that in the mud and thought I filmed it. Once I got back, I just had the camera on photo and I just took a photo of it, but that was in the mud by the river. Our longest piece, you can see. This is the bit that I said was huge, but only because of its width. You know, its girth. It's quite a fat Piper stem. I mean, these are not the tiniest ones, but I mean, compared to that. Anyway, that's that. And I think our second, well, I suppose that's our second favourite find, but one of our favourite finds is this little shirt here. Now this I said was a jockey, but it's not. It's a poacher. Looks like carrying a brace of rabbits over the right shoulder. I don't know, that's on the barrel of a shotgun, probably not. Probably caught by snares. But it's the hat. To me that looks like a jockey's cap, but it's not. So I'd like to know if anybody knows, if we've seen the whole thing. Definitely a country scene, is it? Oops, I'll go there. And there's bone china, something like that. So very good indeed. Oh yeah, and this serving dish. Churchill, super vitrified England, probably not that old, probably from the 60s or something. I know the company's still in business and they do hotel wear and things like that. So, not a too bad a day. Scenery was nice, the weather was good for the last time. So, all in all, not too bad. Mustn't grumble. This is something that Julie found off camera, walking back to the car. A bullet tip. I've cleaned it up a little bit. You can see it's like I've got a brass end to it, or copper. Not too sure. I know there's so many different types of bullet tips. This is the bit that flies out the cartridge. Got no idea. Could be a 303. Not too sure. Oh, point towards me. Is that an omen? Try not to upset her this week. We found this, so I'm just going to put it in the electrolysis and see what it is. Could be a button, could be a coin, not too sure. Well, maybe nothing. Right, and that's it in the tub, so we shall wait a while. Probably have to turn it over in a short while just to do both sides, but it should start bubbling soon, and away we go. Or fizzing, should I say. Well, guess what that was? It was one of these. A new penny. I would never have believed it. That's trial and error, I suppose. You have to end up seeing what you get at the end of it. But, oh well.